What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, of course, and we're back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, BehindTheIndustry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the world wide web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. Let's get it started off with your girl, Bad Girl Riri. Bad Gary, and it is Auntie's 9th year anniversary. So 9 years ago today, Auntie came out. That was what, 2015 or 2016? I thought it came out even before that. 2016? I don't know about that. I gotta double check that, but they do say it's 9 years. Seems like it's been longer than that. I thought Auntie was out like 2014, but maybe I was wrong. But shout out to Riri. A lot of people were putting up, and she went and posted on Twitter and said, "What's your favorite Auntie song?" or whatever. And now it has been noted that Rihanna is going to be coming to court. She's going to be coming to court to support her man ASAP Rocky. A date, I believe, is going to be in March that I believe she's going to show up. For the court date. ASAP Rocky to show him some support. Now, so far, this case does not seem like it's going the way ASAP Rocky, thought it was going to go, because the prosecution, and if you remember, we reported that the prosecution was practically begging ASAP Rocky to take a plea, practically begging him, but he said he didn't want to plea. He respectfully declines. But he's looking very agitated in his first couple of days, in trial. He's looking agitated. He's looking at his lawyer like, y'all didn't say this was going to happen. Remember, his defense is it was a pop gun. They heard the gunshots. They seeing him on tape being very, very aggressive. And they're like, you're this aggressive with a pop gun? What if that guy calls your bluff? He was saying that he uses it for protection. That's what his lawyers are saying. He has not, not decided whether he's going to take the stand or not. We're going to have to wait and see. But I think ASAP Rocky is starting to get a little worried, and so am I as far as it goes for him, because I said he should have took the plea. And this is not looking good. I don't think his lawyers expected it to go this bad so early. You still can change it around. He's going to have to try to convince him that that's a pop gun, and that's not going to be an easy task. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you think ASAP Rocky made the right decision by not taking a plea? Or you think he made them not, please let me know whether you think he made the right decision or not down in the comments. Moving on to Diddy and D Woods. And D Woods, formerly of his group Danity Kane. So now D Woods decided that she now is ready to talk, and she's ready to tell her truth, and because now seems like the right time. That's what they always say. It's so funny that ever since once Cassie won her lawsuit, now to everybody it seems like the right time. So D Woods was on Good Morning America because she's going to be a part of this this documentary. Everybody's going to be a part of these documentaries now. And she's on Good Morning America, and she just went and reacted some of the time she spent with Diddy. So we're going to let you hear some of what D Woods had to say.
The day we were chosen, I was like, it's bad boy for life, baby.
She says what should have been a dream come true quickly became something else, alleging Diddy created a verbally abusive work environment.
I'm curious why you decided to speak up now. I would say that
because Cassie got a settlement.
Now is a time where I feel like my experience, my truth will really be...
I hate when people say my truth. There's no such thing as my truth, ma'am. It's either the truth or a lie. It's not my truth. It's the truth.
heard and actually considered and believed.
D. Woods sharing her story as part of a new investigation discovery docuseries.
So it's going to be believed. Why? Now is the perfect time because everybody's piling on Diddy, is what you really want to say. That's what you really want to say. I mean, why don't everybody just keep it 100? I'm sick and tired of people coming on. Oh yeah. Oh now I'm ready to tell my story now. Yeah, you're ready now because you see all these other people filing lawsuits and you're hoping you can get a buck.
D. Woods sharing her story as part of a new investigation discovery docuseries, The Fall of Diddy.
From the outside, he was this
Fall of
mogul.
Diddy,
He was
another
this guy
documentary.
who, could make your dreams come true.
Unsettling scenes like this, a reminder of what it was like on Making the Band.
Juanita, what's your stomach looking like? For real, are you feeling a little thick?
I always feel thick next to these skinny chicks.
You're like a burger away.
He did it in different ways with all of us. Picking and prodding and just a way to chip and knock away, but then praise you.
I see myself standing in those dark, scary, predatory spaces and hearing somebody.
Now, all along that she has been this thing been talking about. She's never ever mentioned anything about predatory, sexual. Never. She's never mentioned anything about Diddy saying anything sexual to her or she feeling sexual. Now all of a sudden she felt, oh, I see myself in those predatory spaces. Now 20 years later, now there's predatory spaces when they weren't that before.
Praise you.
I see myself standing in those dark, scary, predatory spaces and hearing somebody say some of the most degrading things to me.
How was it predatory? Somebody constantly treating you like a piece of meat.
He constantly treating you like a piece of meat because he was talking about your sex appeal. That's not predatory, ma'am. That's the music business. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna do that on this channel. Maybe all the other channels because they want to see Diddy go down just for whatever reason and want to see JayZ go down. No, you're gonna have to make sense over here. Cassie made sense. You other thoughts, y'all ain't been making sense.
Things to me.
How was it predatory? Somebody constantly treating you like a piece of meat. Only valuing you for your sex appeal.
Vanity. There's been plenty of girls who only got valued for their sex appeal. Apollonia, Vanity. How many women? The Pussycat Dolls. Most of them were valued because of their sex appeal, ma'am. A lot of people say Madonna can't sing. Madonna. Yeah. You need to have sex appeal if you're going to make it as a female singer in this atmosphere. Most of the female groups that did not have attractive women in it, most of them did not make it. Duh.
And in some of the environments, it was even scary to be by yourself.
Despite
now, if you never ever mentioned anything being sexual before, why would it be afraid to you be by yourself? Oh, now she's talking something about Aubrey O'Day, and you weren't even rocking with Aubrey O'Day before.
Valuing you for your sex appeal. And in some of the environments, it was even scary to be by yourself.
Despite turmoil on and off camera, Danity Kane debuted to massive success. But that momentum came to a screeching halt when Diddy fired Aubrey O'Day and D. Woods.
Based on a lot of things that I've heard, you're not really a happy camper in this situation.
No, I don't think anyone has been happy for a long time in this situation.
Okay, so you can go too.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
In the docuseries, Dee Woods claims she saw what she says were inappropriate communications from Diddy to Aubrey prior to their firing.
Was there anyone you could have talked to about it?
Absolutely not. Each other.
There was no one to tell?
Because what were they going to do? So it's like, how do we survive this?
Diddy has denied all allegations against him in the documentary. His attorneys telling ABC News the producers failed to provide sufficient time or details for his representatives to address unsubstantiated claims, adding he has full confidence in the facts and the judicial process where the truth will prevail. The accusations against him are pure fiction.
Are you afraid in some ways that he'll get out, that there'll be some...
Oh my God! Are you afraid that he'll get out and what he was out before and he wasn't even speaking to Danny Kane? Like, what are you talking? I'm afraid. What? I guarantee she says, "Yeah, I'm afraid for my life." Blah 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 blah.
Sort of retribution.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even doing this, it's like maybe I shouldn't say. Maybe I should stop talking. Shut up. But it's like well. Not talking hasn't changed anything either.
Dee Woods has never stopped pursuing her passions, returning to her theater roots and even performing on Broadway.
What would you say to Diddy if you had the chance to talk to him?
Oh my God. She had a chance to talk. She had a chance to talk to him for years. What do you mean? What would you say to Diddy if she had a chance to talk? Oh my God.
Roots and even performing on Broadway.
What would you say to Diddy if you had the chance to talk to him?
Like you'd say
I
so much.
honestly do not know.
Capping.
But
of course you wouldn't.
I don't think you really have to say anything.
Oh my God.
As long as I'm holding my head up high and my shoulders back.
Anyway, that's Dee Woods from Danny Kane. I'm sorry. I let people know. I tweeted her and I said, I think you're full of you know what, to be honest with you. I mean, totally honest with you. You ain't said nothing all these years. But now all of a sudden you want to talk. Let's see if Shannon and Andrea says something too. I don't really think that he had an issue with Andrea and Shannon because they were more like the voices. They weren't really like the sex appeal. That was more like Aubrey, Dee Woods, Dawn, and Andrea and Shannon, because I think Shannon was married and everything. I think Andrea and Shannon was more like the mature voices of the group or what have you. But another documentary, Diddy, was it the Takedown of Diddy or whatever the case may be? It's another documentary that Dee Woods is in, and now she's coming forward telling her truth. And finally, we're going to close it out with JayZ and Tony Buzbee. So Tony Buzbee, of course, is representing the Jane Doe who is suing P. Diddy and JayZ, saying that they essayed her when she was 13 years of age. Okay, we are caught up to it. We all know about her doing the interview and it looking crazy because none of the facts were straight. Well, now Tony Buzbee once again he got an amended complaint. He's added Roc Nation to the Quentin Emanuel lawsuit where he's saying that they got together to try to pay people or bribe people to file lawsuits against Tony Buzbee. So they've added Roc Nation to it now, and they said they add more evidence. And it's pretty much, they're talking to, people are calling them and they're talking to people. They never mentioned Roc Nation's name. They haven't mentioned it in a lawyer that a few months ago said, oh, she was working with Roc Nation on a certain project. But they never have anything come out in this lawsuit that says, oh, we working for Roc Nation. The Buzbee law firm files the first amended petition against defendants Quinn Emanuel, Urquhart and Sullivan, LLP, Christina Cease, Lex Intelligence, Marcy Bryant Croft, PL Legal, Rock Nation LLC, and Jessica Santiago. Introduction to this case arises out of outrageous litigation, gamemanship by defendants, especially defendants have conspired to obstruct justice and tortuously interfere with the firm's business by engaging shadowy operatives to legally seek out more than 24 current and former clients of the firm to convince or bribe those clients to file frivolous lawsuits against the firm. In some cases, defendants' agents pretended to work for the state of Texas and have flash badges. They're saying that's illegal. And they're trying to say that they're doing all of this because they don't want them to speak out against Diddy. They don't want them to file against Diddy. All right. These lawsuits, to me, these filings, as I read through the amended complaint, I mean, to me, it does nothing. There's no proof whatsoever that anyone from Rock Nation is involved in this, and JayZ hired anyone. So to me, you still don't show that. And the other thing is, Alex Spiro, of course, has been complaining to the judge about Tony Buzbee. Now, the judge has given Tony Buzbee to the 14th of February to prove that he's filed for the licenses in that division or what have you. To me, that's far too long. They're giving him far too much time to wiggle his way around and then go say, oh, here it is. I've had it for a week or something like that. So, to me, I don't understand why they're giving Tony Buzbee so much, leeway. Because this guy's going to find a way to wiggle out of it. He'll go and get the license right before the day he's supposed to go to trial. All right, so let me know down in the comments what you think about that. I don't think it changes anything. I think Tony Buzbee knows that his case is not strong. And, once JayZ and Alex Spiro and Quinn Emanuel finish putting the hammer down to Tony Buzbee, I believe Tony Buzbee is going to be paying JayZ's fees. But we'll find out. They still have to go through to see whether it's going to be dismissed. If not after that, they'll start doing depositions. My last prediction was either if it doesn't get dismissed, it'll definitely win a judgment where they can dismiss it. So we'll see. Let me know down in the comments what you think. It's your boy, Evan Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends.